And it's been a while since I said, hey, what's up, interwebs? My name's David, and you are chilling with Schilling. All right. I know February was a bust, but here I am in March, pushing through, getting you guys a video. Lots to talk about, lots of things going on in the old life of David, but we are going to take it one step at a time. Step one, I'm trying a new thing, no pop filter. I kind of want to have a little bit more face and camera. And to do that, I wanted to get rid of my pop filter. I don't even know where I put it. So there you go. We'll see how it turns out. I might put it back in for my next video. It depends on how my P's and my B's and my T's sound. So we shall see. Step two, I got a new chair. Whoops. Still whoops. Haha. It's purple and I love it. Purple, guys, if you haven't noticed already, is my favorite color. So to be able to find a chair that was actually purple that is super comfortable is amazing. Nothing against my other chair. Well, yeah, sort of against my other chair. I don't want to say anything too mean. It's sitting in the room still with me, but the other chair just wasn't very comfortable, so I got a new one. I figured I spent a lot of time in front of my computer, whether I'm gaming or I am editing or watching TV or whatever it is. So I spent a lot of time in this chair. I got to make sure it's comfortable and that it suits me. This one here also massages my back, which is actually super cool. I didn't think I would like it. I'd be like, meh, whatever. Novelty. No, I use it all the time. It's pretty awesome. Pretty cool indeed. I did a super cool shoot recently. Very cool shoot. What I want you guys to do right now, well, not right now, actually, yeah, right now, because you should be watching this on your computers. So on your phone or on your tablet or whatever else you're using, head on over to my Instagram.com/chilling.with.schilling. I will put that in the description down below. I want you guys to take a look at my recent photos. I did some super cool shots with my friend Julia, and they turned out amazing. My personal favorites are the ones with the fabric floating around in the air and stuff. It's super awesome. You guys have to see it to believe it. Take a look, follow my Instagram, and take a look at those photos. Let me know what you think. Before I forget, guys, it is finally live. Holy crap. Technically, it's been live since January, end of January, but I didn't record a video in February, so I haven't really shared it anywhere. But guys, I have a website. I am so pleased to announce that I have a website. Finally. It is Chilling.with.Schilling.com. I'll leave a link in the description down below for that as well. It's a little bit of everything from all over the place, but it's super cool. I'm very excited. Take a look at it. Let me know what you think, guys. Leave a comment down in the comment section of this video, and let me know what you think of my website. Be honest. Don't be brutally honest. I mean, I have feelings, but be honest. Let me know what you think and what you think I can change around and stuff. I'm very excited to show that off. So make sure you guys check that out. Let me know what you think. Please. And with that said, I will be sharing links to my webpage on Instagram, on Facebook, everywhere else, because I made a promise to you guys that I would not be posting that video anywhere but here first, and that's where I am. I'm excited. Let me know what you think, guys. Seriously, let me know what you think. All right, main topic of today's video, guys. I kind of want to talk about two things. One leads into another, but I want to talk about spoons, not cutlery spoons, because that would be weird. I'm not going to have a YouTube video based on spoons. I'm not that kind of person. I don't know enough about those kinds of spoons to make it through a full video. If you can make it through a full spoons video though, and like talk about like spoons and stuff like that, that's crazy. Anyways, getting off topic. Spoons. Spoons is mental capacity. How much brain energy, how much physical energy sometimes, mostly brain energy, but how much energy you guys have throughout the day. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up in spoons is because it's been going around a lot on social media, and I kind of wanted to touch on it a little bit as well. Bring y'all into the loop, so to speak. Spoons. We all have, let's say, 50 spoons. 50 spoons. It doesn't really matter how many spoons we have. So we'll say everybody has 50 spoons a day to get everything they need to get done. Now, just as an example, right off the start of the morning, hit your snooze button once, no big deal. You get up, you get yourself dressed, you make your breakfast. I'm a night showerer. I shower at night, so that's kind of why that's where my brain goes. But if you shower during the day, you get up, you shower, you get yourself ready. It doesn't really matter what you do. Let's say that costs 2 spoons. For me, getting up out of bed takes 1. I don't shower during the day. I don't have breakfast really during the day, which is bad, I know, but I don't. 1 full spoon just to get out of bed. Driving to work now, I love driving to work. I don't usually get stuck in traffic, so there's no real issues there. Work, let's say, because you're there for 8 hours a day, that's supposed to be a third of your day. Let's say work takes up 30 spoons. 30 spoons. Most of your day is gone. But that's normal. That's normal. Sometimes, for me, it takes 30 spoons to make it to lunch. Sometimes. Some days are harder. Some days it takes me 10 spoons to get out of bed. Or another 3 just to get my first cup of coffee. 15, 20 minutes to build myself up to get out of my space. In my own house. The point here, sort of, is to understand that everybody's energy throughout the day is going to be positioned elsewhere. For a lot of people I work with, they go to the gym before work. Well, they take up 15 spoons before they get to work, but they're being very productive. They're going to the gym, they're getting exercise, they're being very healthy. Let me tell you about my day just to get started. My morning, if I start my shift at 11, I'm up at 4. No particular reason. I then sit around until 5:45 until the coffee maker finishes making my first cup of coffee, and I can go downstairs and get the coffee. See, I could go down and I could push that button and start the coffee early, but I don't. Why? I don't know. It's an extra spoon. Why waste my energy? See, this is always going for me. There's always a voice that will not stop. It's going right now. See, the magic of editing, I gotta cut out all these spots and all these pauses and things. But the reality is, I take almost twice as long now, which is good, it's better than I was. But I take twice as long filming as the final result. So if I've got a 10-minute video, it takes me 20, 25 minutes, give or take, to film. What you don't see are the pauses, and a lot of those blank stares that I cut out just to keep the ball rolling, just to keep the flow of the video a little bit nicer. Long story short, it takes a lot of energy, and I pause and I don't do much of anything for long periods of time. It's like trying to start up a car, a diesel, in the wintertime. Gotta keep that sucker plugged in. So it takes me a while to wake up. I get my first cup of coffee. Don't forget, I start at 11. I got my first cup of coffee. Then I sit around and I play some games, and I do a little bit of work. I'll edit some photos at 5:30 in the morning because my brain's awake at this point. But my body really isn't. And just because my brain's awake doesn't mean it's focused. So I go and have a second cup of coffee. Now, I know what you're going to say. Well, that's a lot of coffee. Yes, it is. But caffeine is a stimulant. And for a sucker like me on ADHD, that stimulant focuses my brain for a little bit of time. So what other people would drink and fly to work or hover to work, I start my day on. Now, that whole process from 4 until, let's say, 7:30 for my second cup of coffee, that takes me about 4 spoons. Then I leave for work, I get to work. Work will take me about 30, 35 spoons. That's just work. Now I'm expected to function and do things afterwards and be productive. Some days work takes all my spoons, especially slow days. So that's kind of backwards, but the slower the day, the more I'm in here. The more I'm in here, the more I'm battling, the more I'm fighting, the more my brain is on fire all the time. At least if it's busy, there's something to do. There's people to focus on. There are distractions around me. That makes my life a lot easier. Yeah. So my morning, even though I do nothing, takes 5 spoons. 35 spoons after I'm done work on a good day, let's say. That leaves me with 15 spoons. 15 spoons. Now, the drive home from work, it's the exact same drive as the drive into work, but the drive home from work, because I'm tired, takes up more spoons. Everything after I'm tired will take up infinitely more spoons. Trying to play video games at the end of the night is difficult most of the time because I'm just out of spoons. I'm out of brain energy. Now, this is where things get scary for somebody like me. When you're out of brain energy, the walls come down, the demons come out to play. So I have to be careful with my time. Just like I was describing a few videos ago, going out to see friends takes energy. Before my medication, because I'm much, much better on my Ritalin now. But before I was on medication for ADHD, I'd have maybe 2 hours of fun time out. So 4 or 5 hours total. Drive to and from Toronto, where all my friends are, takes me 3 hours combined. So I only get to see my friends for about 2 hours before I start getting antsy and really need to get home. I know that time is ticking, so it's hard. It's very hard. But I'm better now. Much better now. Not great, but much better. Anyway, spoons. Spoons. February was a hard month. Seasonal depression was hitting me pretty hard. I was getting physically sick, which doesn't ever happen to me, knock on wood. But I was getting physically sick, and so all my spoons went to making it through the day. Getting out of bed would sometimes take me 10 spoons just to get up and out. So be mindful. Be mindful of your own spoons, but be mindful of other people's spoons too. You just don't know what they're going through, where their brain is, what kind of a day they've had. When you're driving to work, are they driving home from work? If so, they're out of spoons. They're running low on spoons. It's difficult. And these are words for myself too. I often get a little bit narrow-minded and think of myself, which is okay, but I forget about other people, and that's not okay. So I've been spending a lot of time checking in with people that I know struggle. During the day, most of the time with a few people. Throughout the day, at the end of the day for a lot of people. And again, my messages, my DMs on Instagram, on Facebook, my comment section here, always open. Never hesitate to reach out if you need to. Because every once in a while, we could all use a few extra spoons. Now, there was one more thing that I wanted to talk about, and it's going to segue into a future project that I'm doing. I'm excited. Going on this, I really want you guys, if you haven't already heard it, because it's kind of blowing up all over the internet, I want you guys to listen to a song by Ren, R-E-N, simply titled, Hey Ren. I have never heard in musical form a closer approximation of what my brain goes through. I've listened to it about 8 times yesterday alone, and I still get chills hearing it. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to start up a new YouTube channel, a second one. I've talked about it a little bit before, but I'm going to do it right now. Not right now, but I'm recording a video. But y'all know what I mean. By the time the next video comes out, I will have a new YouTube channel. How's that? You know, it's not going to be 6 months from now. Jerks. I'm going to have a reaction YouTube channel. I'm going to start one up. It's going to be called, I'm not going to tell you because you're going to steal it, but I'm going to put a reaction YouTube channel out. And I'm going to use my background in acting and directing, as well as photography, to react to videos. Some I've seen, some are going to be first watches, and it's going to change up a little bit here and there. So live reacts will have one sort of video style, and things I've seen before will have a very different video style. That's okay, but that's for me to figure out. Hey Ren by Ren. Check it out, guys. I want you guys to watch that YouTube YouTube song. It's not a YouTube song, but it's a song on YouTube. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about it, because I'm very curious as to what you guys think about it. Let me know, and don't forget, tell your friends.